And so did I. I work at a place that they hire developmentally disabled adults and kids, and I always fucking talk to them. I always go right up to them, and I talk to them like a person. Everybody else talks to them. Don't forget, your break is at 1 o'clock, so it's 12:50 right now in 10 minutes. Take your break. I don't talk to them like that.
No.
I talk about sports. There's this one kid that I always talk about sports. I talk about football or baseball or, like, how was your week, dude? Like, how are you? I don't talk to him, talk down to him. Walk up to people. Don't walk out.
From people.
That's another thing. This wasn't a nationwide school walkout.
And it's also not victim shaming.
It was planned. It was school. If you didn't, you got suspended. There was 3 kids in Broward County. Okay, but there was 3 kids that got suspended in Broward County because they wanted to learn.
Yeah.
They wanted to stay. They were like, politics aside, I don't understand.
Or kids got detention for picking the other side, walking out and choosing the other side. Encountered protesting it. It's
Did you hear about the one guy who ended up that his daughter was shot and he was trying to look for her and he was on the news and he had a Trump shirt on and people literally had the audacity to say, I hope his daughter's dead.
Okay, I see that. I'm just like, okay, people, you're getting, way too far. Remember...
These are the people who are emboldened now. These are the people that run American politics.
Those are the exact kind of people I would find and beat the shit out of if I was in that situation.
Okay, running American politics is a whole different conversation.
You know
they do. Somebody says something stupid and mildly, they have to sell their company and they're out. Somebody says something that makes sense, hey, you're hot, or something like that makes sense, and now we oust them. Remember the whole Donald Sterling thing? And I'm not standing up for him for the Clippers. He literally said, "You can have sex with them, just don't take pictures with them." Talking about black people, talking to his girlfriend, who he supports and bought $1 million house and a Ferrari and gave her money. He said to them, he said to her, for years, he said to her, "You can have sex with them. I don't care. Just don't take pictures with them. You're embarrassing me because you're supposed to be like my girlfriend." And they were like, "No, this guy's got to sell his team. I can't. This is ridiculous. This is the most unbelievable thing ever." They wore shirts. They wore all black shirts. Come on. They do run American politics. I mean, clearly they don't because a guy like Trump was elected.
No, but big we have to get money out of politics. We have to get rid of it.
It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen. What money is there to gain from a march against guns?
What do you think about that?
What money is there to gain from that? Aside from...
What money is there to lose?
Media coverage.
What money is there to lose, though? Gun sales, gun
sales have gone up 180% since Trump was elected.
I know. No. You know more.
Although Remington just went out of business. You know why Remington went out of business?
Ooh, I read that.
Remington went out of business because of sales, because of their sales were down a little bit. But they couldn't pay the lawsuit anymore because the people from Sandy Hook sued them because the kid used a Remington AR style rifle.
Well, I'm going to start suing McDonald's and use that as a case.
For what?
For me being fat.
You're not fat. You're McDonald's.
You're big boned.
I could sue McDonald's.
I can still sue them if I want to. Let's do it.
America's messed up. We all know this.
Tort reform, that's all you need. Can't sue people for nothing anymore.
Yeah.
The only way, and people are going to get inflamed about when I say this, and I don't care because it's true. There's only one way to stop a bad man with a gun, and that's a good man with a gun.
Talking about that, did you see that they, I only saw this on CNN, so I can't really trust it. So I only see it on one, not just saying it's CNN, but if I only see it, if I only see it on one news source, I don't trust it. But,
especially CNN.
Yes, but I saw that, even with Fox, I wouldn't trust it.
You got a point.
But I saw that, supposedly in Maryland, that the kid ended up killing himself before the cop shot him. Or the bullet he was shooting ricocheted and shot him in the head. It was something, I can't remember the whole story.
So the cop didn't actually shoot him?
Yes, but did the
cop engage him and shoot him?
Yeah, I think. I didn't read the whole... I stopped reading it because it looked kind of stupid.
I don't know. Sometimes you need to let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
They don't talk about that because it doesn't fit the agenda.
It doesn't.
A school resource officer stopped a mass shooting only after, I think, 2 kids had passed.
One kid got shot, the other one died.
But see,
so how do you know that wouldn't have been 20 kids dead?
See, here's what I view on that. We had a resource officer in our school, right?
Majority of schools do.
The majority of schools. So
all public schools do.
Yeah.
So, but did they receive funding? Like, it didn't. Let's just
who
say
received funding.
they. I don't know.
And they get paid. They get paid more than if they were on a beat.
Yeah.
As long as they act, not like the coward Broward County did.
Yeah.
I got jokes on that.
And honestly, when I shot the AR-15, I didn't think it was as loud as everyone would say it would be.
It's powerful.
And I was
though.
in an enclosed space.
You can tell it's powerful, though.
Yeah.
It's
Feel it.
powerful.
It's not as powerful as I thought it was going to be.
A shotgun will knock a lot of people over. I mean, we're 3 grown-ass men. That's not going to knock us over. But a shotgun is powerful. Shotgun, you guys have shot a shotgun?
Nope.
It feels like somebody punches you. Like you know that you're holding what you're holding. It's heavy. It's cold. A lot of people say they pick up a gun and they feel powerful. That is the dumbest shit. There's only 2 feelings you should ever get from a gun. Cold when you pick it up and hot when you put it down. If you pick up a gun and it makes you feel powerful, either put it down or join the military because you need to understand what holding a gun is about.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You have to respect the danger. You have to respect it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
You have to respect the danger with everything.
Yeah.
By the way, Glock is Austrian. I thought it was an American company. It's
Got a
Austrian.
Glock in the Rari.
Which...
Yeah. Get down.
Yeah. How are you?
It's a Glock.
Get to the chopper now. Yeah. How are you? Yeah, drive a Hummer.
podcast one day.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I am the governor. I govern. Maria! Oh, she left me.
Get out. Go now. Go.
Next summer we make Terminator 9.
Oh my god.
You know that you would go see if they made another Terminator.
I would.
Probably.
I wouldn't.
The Governor, that's what they're going to call it.
If it's the government, if that's the name, I would go see it just
Don't
because
you
of
like
that
how
name.
This man came over here. First, he was going to be like a bodybuilder, and he bodied that. He was probably the best bodybuilder ever. And then he was like, I'm going to do movies for a while. And then everybody was like, fucking awesome. And he's like, you know what? I think I could be the governor. And then
kinda
now he's
sounds
like,
like me.
we're going to make movies again. That does sound like you. Every other day you're texting me, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Bro, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's why I'm always like, do it.
Yo.
That's why I always say,
Hey, a lot of them I act on.
yeah.
Yo, we had this conversation, 2 days ago? 3
But I
days
act
ago?
on majority of them.
Oh my god.
And you know that.
He texted me, yo, let's get into
Investment. Real estate
investment. I'm like, dude, just listen to this. You want to get into real estate investment while you're living in an apartment.
Exactly. It's cheaper for
Saving
you.
money. Yeah, real estate's expensive. To get anywhere in real estate, you got to have a couple $1 million.
You can go to the auctions.
What are you going to buy in an auction?
A shit
An old
house.
trap house that
Yeah.
people still live there?
Trap.
Yeah.
Take
Fix
all the
it up.
copper out of it? Fix it up.
Yeah, take all the copper out
Don't
of
you
it.
think if that was a thing, people would do it?
People do it.
You just said doo-doo.
I did say do. A lot of people do that.
That's what those houses are going to be, doo-doo.
My cousin does that. I gotta.
Actually, a lot of people do
I'll
that.
plug their show.
They do that.
Hashtag or shout out Monty Show. They do that. My cousin and his dad, they go and like buy houses in Scottsdale and remodel them. Shout
You
out
can make a
Monty
lot
Show.
of money doing that.
Yeah, I mean there is a business for it, but like,
There's a business for everything if you're good enough.
well, yeah, there is.
Hashtag Wolf of Wall Street. Sell me this pen.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way.
I love that movie.
Great movie.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not leaving. Oh, so wait.
So yeah, keep the guns.
Oh, yeah.
Can we play that Trump clip when he's talking about how people are afraid of the NRA?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I haven't heard of it yet, so let's do it.
How old is it?
It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Ooh. And yet, when he met with the NRA, he backed down on his positions when he previously said, I knew that would happen.
Talked about the bump stock issue that Senator Feinstein, I know, cares passionately about, and I'm going to write that out. Because we can do that with an executive order. I'm going to write the bump stock, essentially write it out. So you won't have to worry about bump stock. Shortly, that'll be gone.
There is no other issue out there in the American public today like background checks. 97% of Americans want universal background.
What happened?
I'm moving to the part that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, I'm like,
Now, this is not a popular thing to say in terms of the
I think you
NRA.
played this before.
and deny them the right to buy any gun.
somebody can buy a handgun at 21. Now, this is not a popular thing to say in terms of the NRA, but I'm saying it anyway. I'm going to just have
That's
to
the
say it.
representative from my town.
But you can't.
I can't remember the guy's name. He had both his legs blown off.
Damn.
Now, this is not a
Darn.
popular
Started
thing
over.
to say in terms of the NRA, but I'm saying it anyway. I'm going to just have to say it. But you can't buy. I mean, think of it. You can buy a handgun. You can't buy one. You have to wait till you're 21. But you can buy the kind of weapon used.
And play it again.
At 18. I think it's something you have to think about. Would you sign that? So, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give it a lot of consideration, and I'm the one bringing it up. And a lot of people don't even want to bring it up because they're afraid to bring it up. But I would give very serious thought to it. I can say that the NRA is opposed to it, and I'm a fan of the NRA. I mean, there's no bigger fan. I'm a big fan of the NRA. They want to do it. These are great people. These are great patriots. They love our country. But that doesn't mean we have to agree on everything.
I love
It doesn't make sense that I have to wait till I'm 21 to get a handgun, but I can get this weapon at 18. I don't know. So I was just curious as to what you did in your bill. You don't address it.
We didn't address it, Mr. President. Look, I think
Why? Because you're afraid of the NRA.
no issue back. No, the NRA 5 years ago.
It's election talk.
It's a big issue right now.
I mean, smartphone.
What he says right now.
A lot of people
What he says right now is how he's good.
raising the age for that weapon to 21.
He says after that, he says, the people in this room are ultimately going to decide. And he's running it like a board. He's the chairman of the board. He's not the king. He's not the monarch. He has a panel of people around him. He's going to put a lot of smart people in a room, and they're going to come up with something that they all think the smart people that know what they're talking about are going to do.
But who is in that room? That's the real question. Like, who's putting...
Senators and congressmen of Democrats and Republicans.
Beautiful. That's how government works.
That's how it should be.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
The
love
bicameral
that.
system is set up to fail unless you reach across the aisle and have conversations with people.
Yes.
You talk to a Democrat about Social Security, they say, I won't raise the age. You talk to a Republican about Social Security, they say, I won't do this.
I won't cut it.
You can't do that. You have to have a conversation. I can't walk into a conversation and say, right off the bat, I just want to let you know what I'm not going to do. No, then just walk away.
Yep.
Go away. Because there's nothing you can do for me then.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
it's true. It is true.
But do you think this past election has fueled that sentiment? Like, oh, this is what I'm not going to do, and there's no, like, say in it?
Who, with regard to who?
Just overall politically, like, I feel like a lot of politicians are just like, this is what needs to happen, or I'm not coming to the table.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of politicians are terrified.
Oh, yeah.
Because I hate to say, draining the swamp, because I don't...
These now.
He is, though.
He is.
He is,
Do you
though.
see everyone he's firing?
If you act up, if you act political, if you use something for a political gain, you're out. Here's a little box, put all your shit in it and get out. He fired a guy a day before he would have gotten his 25-year pension. Because if you fuck up, you fuck up. I hate to use that kind of language, but he doesn't put up with it. He does. That's what I was talking about earlier with the FBI, and he's had commission after commission after commission, both Democratic-led and Republican-led, and different agencies and different intelligence agencies have come out and said it doesn't look like there was any collusion between Russia and Trump. And they keep appointing these FBI guys, and they keep coming back and investigating them and investigating them.
Yeah.
I feel like...
That's why they keep getting fired. Are you going to do your job, or are you going to make it political? The FBI is not supposed to be an arm of politics in America. It's supposed to be an investigative service that, quite frankly, should be investigating possible school shooters, not talking about Russia and Trump. You are seducing that goddamn cigar.
The insurance rate for that.
Yeah. So to answer your question, a lot of politicians are scared. They don't know what to say anymore.
It's true.
They don't get to say, I won't do that anymore.
It's true.
I feel like almost the two-party systems failed us.
How? Looks like we're doing okay.
No, if you're not if you don't fall into the party's views, then you get kicked out.
Gary Johnson took over. What did he take over? 10%.
2%.
2% of the vote as an independent. You know what? Trump's really an independent. He used to donate to the Democratic Party for almost 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of what he says, and people don't really listen to what he says because they just hear Trump and get turned off. A lot of what he says is Democratic ideas. He raised tax on the rich. He raised tax on himself in his tax plan. If you're of a certain income, you're paying more taxes than you were under Obama. he did away with a lot of loopholes.